how do our beliefs influence our parenting and our children?
So belief system is something we have with us from the moment we're born, depending where we grow up, the way we grow up, the culture, religion we grow up. And we can see, especially now at the moment you and me, we're in Dubai and we have, so many different nationalities and cultures, and we can see how different beliefs are actually influencing raising the children and how there are differences there. However, I like to say that the belief is actually just a thought that we're thinking over and over again. So it's kind of put on us as a society, from from our parents, from our family. And sometimes if you reevaluate the thought, so if you keep reevaluate, okay, is this really true? Is it true, I don't know, that all boys are like this or all girls are like this? We're gonna find out it's not true. So even about us, oh, am I really like this? I'm always stressed, I'm sure you can find moments where you're not stressed. So it's just you're thinking it over and over again. And your beliefs, why we want to talk about it, your beliefs definitely going to influence the way you parent. Because if you think, for example, parenting is hard, and you keep repeating to yourself, parenting is hard, it's hard, it's hard, you're just going to put yourself in a state of stress where you're really going to perceive it as hard. So I say you have to shift your perspective. If you, I don't know, have a belief, there are still countries and places where, they still have a belief you have to discipline the child and it's all right to hit the child. And some cultures and countries are shocked when I say this, but I know it's a reality and a lot of people are doing it because this is their belief. And this is what they were taught. So they just don't know better and they don't understand that this will not bring them the results they wanted. So beliefs are so powerful, but then when we change them, they can really change the way we parent children and the way how we feel about ourselves and parenting.
So how long would you say it would take for one person to maybe change a strong belief they have about something? Like how often?
It sometimes can be a strong emotional impact when something happens to you. Let's say now something is happening and you had a belief you're safe, you know what your future is going to look like, you have a belief that you work for a strong company, and now maybe your company, it's closed, and you understand, okay, now your belief is completely destroyed because you can see it's not supported anymore. So sometimes it's a strong emotional impact. Sometimes it takes a little bit of repetition, especially when it's about yourself and your self-image and how you see yourself. Because if you have something deeply rooted, it's going to take a little bit of repetition. Like I said, if you think I'm always stressed, and you keep repeating this for years to yourself, or I'm not a good parent. Some parents, they develop a belief that they're not good parents, they're not sacrificing enough. So it's going to take a while, and it's going to take some practical exercises, for example, for me to take them through to write down good things they did every day, so they can actually start realizing the positive things they're doing. So it takes a little bit of practice and repetition. Sometimes it's just strong emotional impact that can change our belief.
It's really interesting. Thank you. So I have one more, which kind of relates to the self-image